Happy Sunday, everybody. Hope you guys are doing great. Hope you're having a good week. And man, I'm excited to hang with y'all for a few minutes for our Sunday session. Had a great trip with Keith last week. We're so pumped. We're working on new songs, man, and you guys continue to inspire us and make us just think of how lucky we are to get to do music and to have been friends for as long as we have. And to tell me right now, I want to say hey to everybody. But yeah, we're really excited and can't wait to share the music. You guys are making us very excited to get new music out. We had studio book last March, if you guys can believe that, and we said, hey, let's just put it off till May. This whatever's going on will blow over in a couple of weeks, maybe a couple months. We'll be in the studio, and here we are. We're getting back up. And listen, I wanted to tell y'all, I had the greatest time last night. I did get a vaccine. I know everybody's trying to figure out what to do about getting vaccinated or whatever, but and I went out to my first live function where I got to see somebody else sing and play last night, and it was freaking awesome. It was so good to just be around everybody and be laughing. It was a social distancing. You had to wear a mask everywhere in the building, except when you sat down to have a drink or whatever. But it was awesome. It was Phil and Jeremy and Ryan Cook, those guys of the Rock and Roll Residency, the Talisman. We got to go, and they were incredible. Really inspiring. I woke up today and was just so excited about music, and seeing them play was just awesome. And to see all the people there. Like, we're all hopeful that this stuff is gonna start opening back up, and just to be on the bright side, starting to see a lot of show announcements. A lot of people are traveling. Things are coming back. I know we are a part of the Rock Timber festival that's going to happen. I think it's September 11th is our day. It's a Saturday. It's up in Minnesota, Hinckley, I think is where it is. Lots of great bands playing on that one. We're looking forward to that. That was one that got pushed back from last fall. We have a handful of those that were at the end of the year last year that we kept pushing back, and so we just want to make sure everybody's safe and healthy. We're dying and chomping at the bit to get to play, but we want to be safe. We don't want to pull the trigger too quick. But we're working with our booking agent, and we're trying to just logistically make sure we get to the places we want to get to, and it's safe and following protocol. But everything seems like it's going great. And so I'm just excited. I'm excited for all of you guys. I'm seeing y'all's posts. Some of you guys are venturing out and getting at shows and stuff, so I appreciate y'all sharing all that. Thank you guys for sending us messages. I've seen people subscribing to our YouTube channel. I'm getting messages about our emails. So we have some tracks that we found that I've been doing these teasers about music, but we've got some music that you guys haven't heard. I don't think you've heard them anywhere. I found it on some old tapes of mine that we want to share with you guys. And we also want you guys to help us. We have a lot of songs stacked up for going in the studio, especially like I have a lot of acoustic things. So we may share some of that through our email, get you guys to help us figure out the ones that we're going to continue to work on. I did one called Godspeed and Goodnight on the piano. I've got another one that Keith and I went over last week called Neptune Society. We want to share that one with you guys. Check that one out. And man, Keith is being the riff meister. He's coming up with a lot of music and a lot of riffs and stuff. So man, we laughed and told a bunch of stories last weekend. It just got me thinking about how much we miss all you guys. So anyway, I've been thinking about what I wanted to do today, and I was thinking we were talking last weekend, Keith and I were talking about my granddad. I'd been working on some music, some songs that had brought back some memories of him, and one of the ones that really stuck out to me from a long time ago, not the new ones we're working on, but something from a long time ago, was off Wild America, that he inspired a song called Lay Your Money Down, and he had he had spent a lot of time with Mississippi John Hurt. They were friends. John Hurt had kind of made it. He was discovered when people were documenting. They'd come down from New York and through the Appalachians, and they went down the Delta, documenting all these people that were playing. And when they got down there doing the blues, they found John Hurt. And I grew up across the cow pasture, across from the little pasture where his house was sitting at the time. He had passed away by the time I was around, but my granddad used to talk about them hanging out. You know, he would play, and my granddad would dance around in the gravel, and they'd smoke cigarettes, and probably, you know, just party a little bit, hang out with each other, and laugh and sing. So, anyway, I've never tried this one on acoustic. I've never done this, so I'm going to try to get through it for you today. We'll do this one, and you know, I guess I'm dedicating it to my granddad. I think about him a lot, and he inspired our family about music. They were out in the sticks, and music kind of kept them happy and hopeful, you know, all the time. So let's see if we can get through this thing. Something like that. Man, brings back a lot of memories, man. Oh my God, we played that a lot of times together on the road. Patrick and John, man, they were locked in on that one. It's a lot of fun to think about all that stuff. Anyway, I was thinking about that. You know, the blues had so much influence on us just because of where we grew up, being out of Memphis. We were just so lucky, man. The heritage that was there, all the incredible musicians, and just through osmosis, man, of just being there, hanging out on Bill Street and seeing all those players and pickers. Some of the greatest musicians I've ever seen that should have been and did become household names. They were just that good. And you know, when you think about it, that little thing that keeps was all right. Went like I've been up half the night trying to find a way to find a road that's gonna lead me to my little lady coming home so late. She's left me feeling blue. No more talking, it's time to start walking. And I was when you hear me say, there's 1,000 other places that I'd rather be. Can't take it no more. You get it to see. I'm putting on my walking shoes. Take, baby, I'm not your fool. Stepping out my walking shoes. Take, baby, I'm leaving you. I tell you I'm gonna sit things straight, 'cause I'm tired of trying to understand. I'm the one that's down to watch you all over town with the Mr. Bad Go Man. No more talking, it's time to start walking. And I was when you hear me say, there's 1,000 other places that I'd rather be. Can't take it no more, easy to see. I'm putting on my walking shoes. Take, baby, I'm not your fool. Stepping out my walking shoes. Take, baby, I'm leaving you, and you, and you, and you. My little lady, she acting so crazy. She left me here all alone. No more talking, it's time to start walking. Gotta find myself a brand new home. There's 1,000 other places that I'd rather be. I can't take it no more, easy to see. I'm putting on my walking shoes. Take, baby, I'm not your fool. Stepping out my walking shoes. Take, baby, I'm leaving you. I'm putting on my walking shoes. Take, baby, I'm not your fool. Stepping out my walking shoes. See you later, 'cause I'm leaving you. Well, I got to get on home somewhere down the Mississippi. Something like that. Oh yeah, brings back tons of memories, man. Shooting that video on Bill Street was amazing, man. It was so fun. We had spent so much time down there, and to get a chance to do it, and oh man, have some of our friends there as part of the video, and it was awesome. It was so fun, and it was our introduction out into the industry. So it was really cool that we got to have that little touch of the blues in there with it. You know, going along with the theme today, thinking about the blues and family and everything that I've been thinking about over the last little while. I worked with an incredible guitar player, Hal McCormick out of Memphis, and I've played this song a couple of times for you guys on Sundays. But we got together and we were just thinking about our families and how we grew up and our, you know, our influences and everything. But we got to talking and we started talking about home, you know, and I got to talking to him about, excuse me, my granddaddy and my mom. You know, I think my family was probably my biggest influence. I didn't realize it. I was listening to all these other musicians and all this other music, but we kind of just grew up with music in the house, you know, listening to everything from the blues stuff to Ray Charles, gospel, and R&B and rock. You know, my aunt turned me on to Kiss and Boston and all kind of bands. You know, Leonard Skinner, I remember them playing that second album record. But anyway, they were a huge influence on me, and so I wrote a song with him. I'm going to get through it with you today. It's about Abilene, Mississippi. I really grew up way out in the sticks. We were close to Teoc and Abilene, and you know, Abilene was just some cotton fields, a little stop off on the way into Greenwood. But it had a big influence on me, so we'll see if we can get through it. Excuse me, let me check this real quick. Haven't done this on. Sorry about that. Taillights burning, even this morning, sliding through the desert. Harvest is a season, it's real really pleasing. Time to beg or borrow, and a river brought me sorrow. So lay there and go, and pick up cold, trying to find your soul. So when it's time to go, yeah. Back to Abilene. So where I find peace of mind, back home in Abilene. Headed for the country, Mama sang a melody. Serenity of waiting down the line. Well, don't I know, back home in Abilene. So where I'll find peace of mind, back home in Abilene. in the heart of the pain, a good time. A good time, I say. Deep in the valley, deep down in the valley, Mississippi Valley, drinking homemade wine, a good time, yeah. A good time, I say. Alrighty, man, heading on home. I hope you guys have a great week. Thank you guys for always tuning in and hanging with me for a few minutes. And man, I appreciate all the tips. Thank you for the Venmos and the PayPals and the request. Sending out handwritten lyrics. If you guys hit me up, man, I'm happy to do it. Tell me about your favorite songs. We also have, you know, all of our merch, stickers, patches, the Unplugged project. You can stream it everywhere. If you want physical copies, we've got CDs. Some people want to have that. We got the vinyl. You guys don't forget about that. You can go to Right Rock Sportswear and just put in Tora Tora. Our merch is there. We love those guys. We've been working with them for a while, and they're just top notch. They take care of us. They connect all of us and keep us all straight. Y'all know what a handful that can be. But anyway, we love you guys. Thank y'all for everything. I mean it, man. All the support and the messages, and just keep encouraging each other, man. It's working. It's really working. I mean it. Things are happening. People are excited. I could see it in everybody's eyes last night. They were very hopeful and were excited, and we just want to get back together and, you know, love on each other, get crammed in a small space together, spill drinks all over each other. All the stuff we love doing. Oh, man. I'm just envisioning you guys. I'm thinking about it. Oh, man. Funny. But anyway, yeah, thank you guys for everything. Hope you have a great week. You guys take care out there. And stay in touch with us on social media and through our website, toratorimusic.com. Talk to you soon.